All right, today we're working on a 2011 Mini Cooper non-S. This is my girlfriend's car. It's a very reliable car. You just gotta keep up on maintenance. I love Mini Coopers. I've had over 18 of them. I can't really talk bad on them. Some of the first gen ones from 2006 to 2002 had their problems. This ranges from 2009 to 2014. Some go up to 2017 with the same engine. So today we're doing solenoids. Solenoids is a thing that changes the timing of the engine. Changing the timing of the engine causes more torque or more speed in the top end, so more RPM or more torque. But if you want to do some Googling on that, you can research that. I'm not going to go on that. Some Dodges have like a piston style that comes out. It's for a Dodge 36. This is a N16 B16 engine, which stands for N Series 16. B stands for forged bottom end, 16 1.6, and A, which means it's the A class of the engine. Anyways, that doesn't matter. So to do this, the first one, the front one, is kind of a pain in the ass. You want to get a nice flashlight and you want to put it down in there and see if I can zoom into there. There's a T30 down there, and then basically disconnect this pigtail, get that T30 down there, and then you're like, oh man, this back one's gonna be a pain. Well, it might be a pain if you don't know what you're doing. You don't have the right tools. But if you don't have the right tools, you can still do it, which is not a big deal. So there's a 10 millimeter here that holds this on. Just pull that apart. There's a little snap. This is a 7 millimeter here. Take that off. This is your 10 millimeter here. If this spins, just put something behind it because it's just a little nut held in this plastic top. Yeah, it's plastic, not a big deal. There's no pressure heat on it, so it's not a big deal. Everybody complains about plastic, everything. It's not a big deal. Okay, there's a 7 millimeter on the back there. Disconnect this by lifting up this connector here. My favorite snap-on tool comes in handy. This is a very handy tool. You can also get this from Harbor Freight. It's called a bent hook. Disconnect this little guy. That there. Then you want to pull on this clip in here. Lay flat blade. Be nice to it. This thing will break. Just get it off there. There, like that. Or you can pinch the sides. Just be nice to it. You don't really have to take this off if you don't want to, if you're uncomfortable with this breaking. It's not too hard to do the intake bolts. There's a few of them. It's not a big deal. There's one down here. But what we're mainly focusing on is this bolt right here. I already took it out. It's a 30. It's a little T30. It's right there in the top. It's not a big deal. It's right there in the top. So you just gotta aim, take that off. Then you're gonna dump a ton of oil, so it's okay. You give it a good tug here. Good tug, yeah. Good tug there. A little bit of oil will seep out. This one, the reason I'm replacing it is because under throttle, like taking off at a light, there's a little bit of hesitation. Might be the spark plugs. This thing does have 96,000 miles on it, so I don't know exactly what's been done to it. But these things are fairly inexpensive. These are $50 on Amazon. So if you just do that, you know, put them in there every so often when you have a problem, or it shows a check engine light. Pretty easy. So here's a new one. Nothing really special. Just make sure your O-ring's on there. That wide angle shot. It's good stuff. And then basically the same as before. Reverse orientation. Just find the hole. It's got grease on it. It's got oil on it. You can use some dirty thoughts or whatever you want, but there you go. Just put it in there and then put your Torx back. put everything back together. That's the orientation on how to service a Mini Cooper, also known as the Vanos or the VVT. See ya.